So what we're looking at now is possible suitable cliffs, faces that we can dig a hole in.
I think let's do the T, what I call the T section, because when you get down today, wait to see it, it slipped. Last year, it slipped to about this height. Today, we have been digging prairie falcon holes in the cliff faces of Lake Diefenbaker. And the reason we're digging holes in these cliff faces is because we're getting prairie falcons to nest in them. We're trying to basically increase the species. That's fairly flat. Yeah. Kate said that's easy, huh? Yeah, that's right.
You know, something that's interesting is Alberta and Saskatchewan historically were the people that started this artificial nest hole stuff. Hundreds and hundreds of young falcons have come out of those nest holes.
So we've been doing this for a long time, since the early 70s. We've been doing this. This particular area had half a dozen prairie falcons over the years. Now they're down to like 1 or 2 pair. And it's strictly because there's no nest sites. So we're going to try and make some nest sites so they can live. So the hole that we're looking at, the Saskatchewan Falconers Association dug 5 years ago, but it's not good enough, so we may fix it.
Various people have dug nest sites for prairie falcons on the South Saskatchewan River breaks, south of the Cypress Hills, and in the Big Muddy over the years. And I think that probably half the prairie falcons in the province nest in artificially made nest holes. They're all susceptible, of course, to slumping, and so that's why we continue to do it on a fairly regular basis.
And some of these old holes, they start falling away. The rain, whatever, the hole just disappears. And so we go back and either build new nests in those same cliffs or find another one that might be more suitable.
What we do is we dig the holes with a big drill, because basically we're not digging just like a little shelf. We're digging quite a big area in, and some of these cliff faces are really, really hard going. And years ago, these guys years ago used to do it by hand, but now we're a little bit more modern, so we use the electric way.
Well, see.
He might have our job to go over, round, and that's the only trouble. You know what I mean? It might be further. I'm going to start to drop it. I'm going to drop it down the side first, all right? Yeah, that's it. I think I would like a
For us,
prairie. Where are we going to go?
the falcon population is sort of a barometer of how the rest of the ecosystem is doing. So you have a healthy prairie falcon population, that means you've got a healthy ground squirrel population, that means you've got a healthy duck population, everything that in that cycle. We're sort of doing an unofficial survey, I guess, every year, because we go back to these nests and older ones to see who's there.
What we're doing on this hole here is we're actually going to start from scratch. So it's a new page, basically, a little bit more difficult. But this is such a good area here. We can put one on his face here. There's plenty for him to fly out here across there. It's perfect. So we're just going to try and reintroduce one here, realistically. As long as it doesn't rain. What am I right? Oh, right, yeah. Go on.
The history of modern falconry has always been a recognition of the fact that there's a responsibility to wise use of the resources. And I think falconers have been in a position and historically have proven that conservation is important to them. And the other thing is, I mean, we love these birds. It's not just a question of having one and training it and flying it and hunting with it. We just love the birds. So doing this, I think, gives us a way of feeling like we're contributing something to them.
If you have program ideas that you'd like to see on Max TV Local On Demand, write us at max.local@sasktel.com. Max TV programming is now available on Max TV on the Go at maxtvonthego.sasktel.com. it.